Hello, this is Ryan from Finale Inventory, and today we're going to be discussing how to pick an order with the barcode scanner and what to do if you get to a sublocation and the product is not physically in that sublocation. So the very first thing we'll do is navigate to the sales order screen within Finale, or if you're a ShipStation user, you'd be going into your awaiting shipment. And here we're going to go ahead and select order 100,009. This is our example order today. And you'll see that we have 3 products that we're going to be picking. And ultimately, I'm going to be using an internal Finale sales order with a barcode to call up the order, but you could use a packing slip or a ShipStation document like a packing slip as well, and we'll be able to understand and scan that particular order ID barcode. Now, first thing we'll be doing on the scanner is syncing the scanner to make sure we have the latest information. And once that's complete, we're going to go ahead and open up the pick module. And the skip item function, which we'll be covering today, is available in all 4 types of picking. But today we'll be using the basic pick for this example. And we'll be scanning every item. So now we're ready to go ahead and scan in this document and go ahead and pick this order. So let's scan this one. And it's going to call up the first item, the classic cotton t-shirt, and notice that we're conveniently at the first location already where this particular product is. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight into a product barcode scan, and I'll denote that we have 2 units that we're picking on a physical keyboard. We're going to get our success signal of the big check mark, and we'll click OK. And now we're going to go ahead and you'll see that the scanner is directing us to AA02 as the next sublocation. So I'm going to walk over, I'm going to scan AA02, and now you'll notice that I am in that sublocation. But here's where I'm noticing that this particular product is not at that location. So what I can do is at this point, I know that I have 3 items in this order and I'm on 2 of 3. So I'm going to skip this one for now and we're going to come back to it. So we'll go menu, skip item, and you'll notice that in the bottom left corner we've denoted that we've picked 0 of that particular item and moved on to item 3 of 3. So we'll go ahead and walk over to AA03 now and scan that particular sublocation. Perfect. So now that we can see that we're at AA03, we're going to go ahead and scan the particular product and denote that we have 1 unit. So once I get my big check mark for this particular unit and click OK, we will see that I have a skipped item and I have a couple decisions here. I can go ahead and say OK, and that product may not be available at all in our warehouse, and we'll have to make a stock adjustment and potentially split an order. Or number 2, I can go ahead as well and click Menu and More and click Unskip Items. And what you'll notice is it's going to go right back to this particular product, and you'll see that it's looking for that AA02 location again. But what we can do is go ahead and click our space bar on the physical keyboard, or if you are using a digital keyboard, you click the keyboard button. So we'll go ahead and click the keyboard here, and we can see that we have more units at AA04. We have 10. So this one is not available, but we do have 10 at AA04. So I know that I can fulfill the order. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to walk over to AA04 and scan that. And now, since the system knows that we're here, we are seeing the quantity of 10 there. So now all we need to do is scan that particular item and denote that we've taken 1 off the shelf. Once I get my big green check mark, this time we'll see that the order is done, and I can go ahead and click OK and move on to the next order if I'd like, or sync the scanner like I will now if I'm only doing this single order. Once that scanner is synced, we will see in the web browser that in the shipments tab, we'll go ahead and refresh this browser. And we can see that this is now a fully packed order and all of the items are ready to go to ship out the door. Thanks so much for watching this video. We really appreciate everything that you do with us. And if you do need any other help or any support, please do not hesitate to reach out to service@finaleinventory.com. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.